We welcome you to the Bluffton News. This week we're going to be focusing in on the high school teams in the Bluffton area. Well, we got to start with the guys in the big green, right? The Bobcats getting ready for the 2018 season. Second season under Coach John Hopt. You learned everything you need to know now after the one season?
Yeah, I got some good notes from last year. I was able to figure some things out.
Talk about this bunch. You lost an awful lot of skill players that folks remember their names, but more importantly, you lost your line.
We did. We lost all 5 starters on the offensive line. You know, and they came out about 1,500 pounds, so that was a lot of mass in the middle. They were very big. You know, and we lost a lot of skill guys. My tight end's now my quarterback, and Lee Kirkland, he's come back, and we got John Swinton back at running back. We got Memphis Daniels filling where Akeem was, and we got Shamar Sangren fill where Jermaine was, and we got Trayvon Brown, another 6'2", 210-pound wide receiver coming in as a sophomore, and we got Rakim White to fill in spots.
I was going to say you've got a program built in Bluffton, so you can start looking at freshmen and sophomores and plugging them in.
Absolutely, that's the way you got to do it, because you know it's not like college where you can bring your own players in every year. You got to look and see who's coming up from the middle school. You know, and I've known these guys for a long time, so we've kind of been able to picture where things are going to go. And when you lose 23 seniors and you only got 10 coming back, you're prepared for that. And you know what? These guys are prepared like all the juniors or seniors right now, and the seniors are actually going to be fifth-year type players.
Coach, how much different does your approach have to be with the inexperience in a lot of your positions for you and your coaching staff?
We're not going to close the playbook on anything. We're going to throw it at them, because the best way you're going to do is get experience by learning, and you go. When you get a new job, you've got to know how to handle any situation, whether you're prepared for it or not. So these kids are going to learn the same way, because when they go to college, they're not going to know what's going to happen at that university. So we want them to be able to handle any type of adversity that comes upon them.
Have you had to shuffle positions around a little bit, maybe change things up?
Yes, sir. We've moved around a little bit. We kept our primary offense of what we do. We kind of went more spread, but we can also go big if we want to right now. Changed up our defense more than we did anything. That was our big focus this summer, was to get the defense more sound and understanding what's happening, and they've really bought into what we're doing. I'm really excited to see the fire that's going to come out of what this defense has.
Introduce this bunch to us.
Well, this is one of our top players coming back in Jalen Thompson. He's our middle linebacker. He's getting recruited pretty heavy right now. He's a big kid, but let me tell you what, he's a smart kid, and he's a leader out there. Everyone's going to listen to him. We have John Swinton as a returning running back, and he's another hard worker guy. He's going to be one of our biggest vocal leaders on offense, where if something's going wrong or going right, he's going to be there for the other teams. This is Ronald Reed. He broke his hand last year, but I'm telling you right now, you won't see a faster, stronger defensive end coming off the edge right now. In our first scrimmage, he was lightning off the side. We might have to slow him down a little bit just so we can let other people get to participate. And this is Lee Kirkland, going to be our new starting quarterback this year. Played tight end last year, has a cannon for an arm, and is really good at controlling the game. He really understands what we're trying to do right now.
Lee, you've been on the other side. You've been on the other side of catching them instead of having getting to throw them. But you've always been a quarterback. You were a quarterback. Folks aren't going to see you take your first snap when you do that this fall, are they?
Lee, besides being quarterback, you also have the kicking duty still?
I think I'm still doing punting.
Coach, have you let him know whether or not he's going to do any punting?
I want everybody else to know that, because then they're going to think he's going to pass it every single time. We want him to be able to kick the ball a little bit too, because he can actually kick pretty well.
Lee, any big challenges with now stepping in and being the man? Obviously, you're replacing Hunter Eldridge, who had a great year last year. Have you put any expectations on yourself or set any personal goals?
I mean, I just want to go out there and play football. I got a good team behind me, so I think everything will be all right out there.
Boy, that was a nice big offensive line last year. I know after a few games, and I was down on the field with them, I would hate to have their grocery bills. Do you feel like this year's offensive line is right up there, and you feel comfortable with what's going on there?
I think it's just as good as them, maybe even better if I had to say so.
There you go. That's what you want to hear. What you want to hear your quarterback say. Then the other guys on offense don't have to be as noisy.
Not really, no sir.
Can this team produce offensively the kind of stuff you produced? You had some home run hitters last year.
Yes, sir. This is good.
You're all good.
Yes,
You're all good with that. On defense, that's where it's going to have to happen, though, right? To win championships.
Yeah, defense definitely got to step up this year. I feel like we're going to be pretty much what we got to win. We got to be the key components, and we got to put in the work. We got to make sure that the other offense does not score.
It was kind of a defensive line-oriented defense in the past. Linebackers take over this year?
Linebackers, we definitely got good linebackers this year. We got Colin Simmons, Elijah Mitchell, me, Anthony Carswell, and Sam Quiles, and we're definitely going to be good this year.
Yeah. Mr. Reed's going to stick up for the defensive line, though, aren't you? All right.
Coach, I'm going to go back to you with this one. Obviously, you've got a lot of new players coming in that are going to be starters this year. Any pleasant new surprises you can share with us? Because that's always something that's a bonus, isn't it?
Really, we didn't have many people transfer in. There wasn't much coming up. We had one kid come in, sophomore left tackle Luke Bond is going to help anchor that left side down. He's a big body kid. He's an aggressive kid, but he listens well, and he's really bonding with the O-line, and that's what you got to have there. You got to have chemistry. You got to have commitment to each other. But everybody else has been with the program for the most part. So,
with the younger team, the goals that were set last year, obviously with a more experienced team, did we change those up a little bit with the younger team, or not really?
Is your goal to get more money every single time you work? Yeah. So we don't change our goals.
I like it.
We keep on going.
I don't know where that works, but
that's not our choice. But we're so.
I like the goal. Yeah, I like the goal. Good luck to you guys. Obviously, despite all the losses, this is a team talking positive and looking at good things to happen. And yeah, don't sleep on the Bobcats this year. I think they're going to surprise some folks. We'll be back to talk to their arch rivals. Yeah, those Sharks from May River. One of their arch rivals. You guys got arch rivals all over the place. Yeah, we'll be talking with them as we continue right here on the Bluffton News.